Welcome back, everybody. I started the YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I didn't forget. I remembered. I remembered. I remember. Do, 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 do. I remembered. Oh. I wore my Christmas shirt yesterday. I'll wear the other one tomorrow. Limited supplies. This year only. Welcome back, everybody. Are we ready to play some vintage story? Santa Drax has been in. Santa Drax has been in to the server. And dropping off huge amounts of supplies to the builders. There's some, like, I think it's gonna blow our socks off, the amount of shit that's been built. Like, really cool. Like, I've seen some pictures. I've seen glimpses. Like, I don't know what Andy's building, but what I've delivered is insane, the amount of stuff. So it's gonna be spectacular. I think I don't want to do the server tour before Christmas, in case there's some people. I know there's some people out there that said they wanted to come in late and build some stuff. So I'm thinking probably we'll do the server tour probably the 29th or the 30th of December. So another couple of weeks of the server ability to build. And this lets anybody who wants to come in, just built the rover in PC. Nice. I finished that yesterday, and I beat Planet Crafter. I beat the original. And then we played some more Toxic. Yeah, so that'll give anybody that wants to come in and build a Christmas build on the server before then to show it off. I think we'll do like a server tour like the 29th, I'm thinking. 29th, 30th, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. So after Christmas. A little after Christmas show, a little after Christmas pageant. I was thinking we might do it like the week before, but that's like next week. And like, I think maybe people will be off and maybe people will be around. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for those who've been playing and building. And I've seen some amazing stuff in there. I've seen some amazing stuff. Built the rover. Let me ask you this, Aidenfin, on Planet Crafter. Did you drain the thing in the middle, the big thing in the second map? Like, did you drain it all the way to the bottom? Are you still working on that? Or do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Boop, boop, boom. Data received. Launching client instance. I'm guessing the Christmas thing is going to come to this like load screen this week, right? Hey, here we are. There's that big factory out there. I've been to it, but I haven't done much with it. There's so much stuff in there, Aidenfin. You should go in there. Good. I still have some things to do. Hi, Xena. How are you? Yeah, I think we give it another week or so. Like, we're in no rush, and then we'll do a tour of everyone's stuff, and then when we come back, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll build a new survival server come the first week of January or whatever. Looks like someone was shooting something else. For those of you that were not here the last time, I filled has anyone actually used the canal to go through it? I filled the Christmas canal. Well, I think like it's lost on the map now that there's water going through it, right? But the lights are in. The lights are down low. Do 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 do. I need a bridge over it. Yeah, you're right, Jim. It does. It does. We kind of need to clean this up too, I think. We kind of need to clean this up as well. You could make a covering over it in those colors. You could, Dark. You could. You could. That is wonderful. Hi, Reza. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Trying to decide if I want to step into the water here. Boom, boom. The second half of the map, I think, is where one should find the final base. Yes, probably right, Aiden Finn. Then it'll look like a tunnel. You're good? Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah, I had a great Monday. I've had a great Monday, and my Monday gets to have a nice, like, break for Vintage Story. It looks like there's still water moving the wrong way here. Do you see this? How did that happen? Oh, so like it looks like everywhere where there's Christmas lights, the water is still just pulling in down here. I think the only way we're going to be able to fix that, I think that's, yeah, it could be a holiday time. I think the only way we're going to be able to fix that is to take these Christmas lights out, unfortunately. Water. Still water. Salt water. Let's see if we can't. Do you see how it's like... Well, maybe. Maybe this will fix it. Maybe just like this block right here. Looks like it fixed that side of it. Drax the underwater void. We need to build a boat too. We need to build a boat. Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of like... I think we could have put these... I think to get around this, we could have put the Christmas lights in maybe afterwards. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that like... But it's pulling. It might pull the boat a little bit. I don't think it will though. I don't know. Did that get rid of it all? Nothing worse than flowing water underneath you. Looks good. Looks good. I kind of like... I guess it just doesn't matter, right? Like, this is the entrance here. Do. Some green lights, if you will. I don't remember how I screwed this up, but I did. I don't remember how I screwed that up, but I did. All right, it looks good now. Yeah, let's build. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's start by. Hey. Meow. Thanks for the cats. Let's start by. Yeah, I guess we could do like a little bridge over the top, right? I'm glad you didn't have to remove the lights. Yeah, that would have sucked, man. I mean, it just would have been more time, right? It would have just been more time. I had to remove these ones over here because it was totally screwed. Whoops. Do. Oh, whoops.
Oh, this effing guy.
Hey. Andy, we were just talking about you. I'm fascinated to find out what you've been building. I'm fascinated to find out what you've been building. With all of those parts, I'm guessing I haven't seen anybody new. I haven't seen any new requests from Drax Santa. But let me know if there's anything that needs to get delivered. Let me know if there's anything that needs to get delivered. Should we put it like right here? What should be made out of? Something. Well, it's built. All right. I was just saying before you came in that like, I think we'll go until, I think the 29th will be the server tour. The server tour will be on the 29th. I know there's a couple of people that had said to me that like they're going to have some time off during Christmas. They're going to have some time off during Christmas, so like they wanted to come in and build, and I might as well just let people build through the holiday, right? Drax Santa isn't going to log in for 4 days. Got to get those orders on your list. Yeah, I won't be around for 4 days, so. Indeed, I will not be around. What do we have over here? I just picked up a bunch of lights that I didn't really want. This box was extra. Do 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 do. Cool. Oh, that was down there originally. I shot another Vintage Story Dreams. It comes out this week. Comes out Wednesday. I shot another Vintage Story Dreams. And there was a couple of comments saying like I needed to turn off like the rift activity, that like it's not conducive, but like I like them just wandering around. Like they don't do anything to you, right? Like, and you still have that like element in the game. I don't know, it just feels weird to not have it in the game. Like, should I have turned it off? Probably should have turned it off. This is or we've dubbed this the racquetball court, and by we I mean me. What do we have? We've got polished basalt, but I think if we're gonna make the bridge, the base needs to be in these base colors, right? So that it looks good from the sky. So if it's gonna go over the top here, right? Seriously? It needs to be like green, red, and then white steps maybe? I don't know. Oh Lord, I will send you a list in 4 days. I will run out of supplies for sure. Yeah, I stop. I'm going to just step away from on Wednesday is when I'm out. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Probably Saturday at some point. Maybe not though. I don't think I won't surface until Sunday morning, probably my time, before I go live. I'll sort out whatever needs to get sorted out for just the going live. We're going to play RimWorld on Sunday. That's what I've decided. There will be no schedule this week either because I'm not going to like bother with it. I'm trying to do what my partner's been trying to get me to do most of my adult life that I've known her, which is when you're going to take a vacation, actually take a vacation. Like leave, don't check in on your work. It's hard because I'm a sole proprietor and like this is my passion and I love it, but like she's right. I need to take a break. Don't tell her that she's right. Go to her head. It'll go to her head. Do we want to like go up? Do like this? We're gonna have to put stairs on there though, right? Yep. Take a break before you break. Yes, indeed. Indeed. I mean, I think my American brain has a hard time with that, right? Because I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The dirt is a placeholder. I mean, I think the sail probably still hits this, but do we care? Probably not. What is this? White? Looks like this is white. Are you gonna get on this block? Hi. The green? What? Wouldn't let me place it. Oh, because it's a snow block, I think is what it wouldn't let me place it. Now it's really going to look like the Italian flag up here. It's really going to look like the Italian flag. All right, green, red. I mean, I don't know how much this matters because you can't see the other design. But we're staying consistent. We're staying consistent. We need steps. We need steps. Are there colored steps? stairs. Ancient stairs. There's not creative stairs though, right? Temporal stairs. Where would these be placed? Where would one find temporal stairs? I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. You can chisel it. I could chisel it into a stair. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, smart, Eon. Thank you. Can I chisel snow? No. 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 It won't be long before we're all covered in snow. Snow. Do, 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 do. Snow. Snow. Hey, all right. Yeah. Can we do something fun like... I tend to chisel every stair block these days. Seriously? That's pretty smart. Then you can get exactly what you want. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I mean, I do know why, but I don't know why. Can we put that lantern down and then forget it later? You bet we can. You bet we can. You know, it would be great right here is some Christmas trees. Does chiseling give the same climbing visual effect? I don't know. We'll have to see when I can climb more than one stair. Yes. Oh, all right. Easy. Easy. Do. Do I want to go up higher here? I don't think so, actually. You can make it smoother with smaller chiseled chips. Oh, so it's not so jank. I like the jank. I like the jank. I like the jank that makes the whole world new. I like the jank that makes an do. It never fails. Like I've been hanging around the whole, I mean, okay, so it never fails, but like I've been hanging around the whole day, right? Phone's been quiet, no one's been emailing. And I realized that like no one's awake that I know, right? For the most part, everyone's sleeping. That's why it's so quiet. And as soon as I go live, everyone in America wakes up, right? They're like, so like text messages, emails, someone called me. I'm like, what the fuck? Why weren't you here an hour ago? 2 hours ago? Do. I think this is red. Hi, guys. All right. Look kind of funny. It's going to look kind of funny. I wish, I don't know if the chisel mod, I mean like having to like click each one of these to get them to be chiselable. Like I've always thought that, I wish that was different. I wish it was different. What do I want to do here? Like something. We go, oh, I guess we could have just gone big blocks like this out here, right? We could have gone big blocks like that. Whoops. A nice wide bridge. Looks kind of funky, right? Oh, we gotta put some Christmas lights on it. Someone was saying, like, too, they're like, oh, listen, you don't really need it, right? You can, without the temporal gears and you can get temporal gears other ways, right? You can trade for them. You can do this, you can do that. You don't need the temporal storm stuff on. But I was like, what happens if someone wants to fight? What happens if someone's like, I'm bored, let's fight. I'm bored, let's fight. Oh, Drax, what did you do here? Yeah, I think, like, we've talked about this before, but you should be able to, there should be a chiseler's helmet, right? That can be worn, or a chiseler's belt or something, right? Chiseling's such a big part of this game, but there's no light source that can be used because you gotta have a hammer, right? You gotta have a hammer in your hand. Can you dig to the lower level to get some combat? You could, right? Like, I think that's what they're saying. Like, the combat's still happening below you. It just doesn't happen on the surface anymore. Which, all right. What did I do here? Did I just extend it off the side? It looks like I just went like, if this was white, we just came down. And this one's red. I use the zoom mod too to get a better view of what I'm chiseling in bad light. That's smart. I just don't think there should be bad light, right? I don't think there should be bad light. I think there should be the ability to have the good light. Have the good light. Oh, the good light. Da 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 da. Put up some lanterns. True, but think about how great it would be that if while you were working here, there was like a spotlight on it, right? I mean, I did. I put down a lantern. Here's my problem. Drax is gonna forget that lantern, right? Drax is gonna forget that lantern. Seriously? Have a great stream. I have an appointment I need to get to. Aiden Finn, thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. Be good out there in the real world. What is real? I think I did it different over here. I think I like this better, actually. What did you do here? Sad I gotta miss most of today. I gotta do things. I'll try to chicken as I can. Good luck, have fun. Hex, be good out there. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for hanging out. I'm also sad that I will miss most of today. Oh, wait. Hi, Del. How are you? What's going on? What's going on, friendo? How you be? How are you be? How is whatever day it is? How is Monday? How is whatever? That was like really believable, right? I'm going to have an early nap because I only have 3 hours of sleep. Good luck. Have fun, peeps. Early nap, 3 hours of sleep. If I had 3 hours of sleep, I would not be functioning. Del, what are you up to? Are you playing PZ with those kids? With the cool kids? So if I want to do this, I got to put a whole nother block here. Right? Or chiseling, which wasn't on my agenda today, but you know what? It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. I think it'd be easier to go just take this one out and put this one in. Whoops, Drax. Did I just take the whole block out? Hello, I'm cold, but I just added a bunch of canned veggies and random fridge stuff to the veg from last night. I mean, what you were eating last night looked good, number one, but the joy you were taking from eating it was better. My favorite part, Del, is when you're like, okay, I'm putting this out of arm's reach. Did a little adventure, but I'm taking a break. Nice. I think I just took the entire block out that was here, Drax. I'd like to see that again. I did the thing where you were like, okay, cool. We'll just keep taking this back. We'll just keep taking. Okay, you took the whole block out. I took the whole block out. I don't even want this. Like, it's literally just this, right? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. There was a brief moment last night when I was watching Molly and I knew that she needed help, and I was like, you know what? I'll log in. Project Zomboid. And I will give them the help they need. I will give them the help they need. And then I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It was 53 in my office this morning. Got 3 layers on, thick sweats and a beanie. God, cold. It says it's 23 in here with a 59% humidity, but I have a hot water bottle. I have a hot water bottle. It's very nice. It's very nice. I had to buy a new one this year. I think I told this story, but Molly, I had that last one I bought in Denmark. It was falling apart. Molly's like, that's so unsafe. You have to buy a new one. I was like, it's fine, but I bought a new one because when Molly says something like that and you don't listen and then the thing happens, you don't want to live in that world. Trust me. You do not want to live in that world. It's up to a whopping 15 in here now. My heat pad is on too. 15. Boo doo doo. You don't want to live in the world where Molly says I told you so and your legs are burnt, right? Do 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 do. We're making a little bridge here, and I'm doing what all good chiselers do, which is like, okay, it's done. No, just one more block. No, it's done. No, just one more block. No, it's done. Right? Can we put I mean, it's a much gentler slope this way, right? All right, so the changes we make to that side, we don't necessarily have to make to this side, right? Hey, get this snow off of here. Oh, that's hilarious, Drax. Today it warmed up a lot. It's been around freezing point for the last 2 weeks. Snow here. From yesterday to today, it went up 13 degrees, be around 0. Could have walked the kids to school with my shorts on. I wasn't expecting it. It's funny how well our bodies adjust to the cold, right? How quickly they adjust. How quickly they adjust. Okay, seriously? What is going on here? Oh, maybe I need to just... Oh, that's what's going on here, Drax. There's already a block here. I figured it out, everybody. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is the problem right here, right? Yeah. I have the ability to copy these things, but... What fun would that be? That would take away all the chiseling fun. You were stressing there? I'm like, why is the one block too high? Oh, Drax. Oh, Drax. Oh, you silly, silly Drax. Can we extend these two over? I think this side's more colorful than the other side. I think this side's way more colorful. I mean, that's good because this is the side most people will start on, right? Do 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 do. Did I even need to put that there? Real question, Drax. Real question. I put that all there for like just the last bottom layer part. Man, that Rob Reiner thing it's got me shook. I mean, being killed by your own kid, right? If that's really what happened. That chiseling sound is so good. Yeah, that. Very nice, right? Oh, good. I'm being welcomed to chat repeatedly. Thanks, Twitch. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome in. Welcome back. You want to tell Drax that you want to collaborate? Do. Can we get a couple of nice Christmas trees for the kids, or? Oh, seriously? I wanted to go right there. Yeah, that looks good, game. That looks really good. Looks great. Well done, Drax. Well done, Drax. What do these get taken out by? This? Well done. All right. Well, I guess if we want this, we're going to have to put it there, which is fine. Yeah. Working as intended. I made these little pedestal things just for this, but I guess I could have changed it. All right. Well, I saw a post according to being Trump's tweet about it. Sick? Wait, what? Wait, who? Trump? Who's that? Can we... He doesn't look awful. I wonder why I had one of them about 4 minutes ago. Come here, lantern. So the same thing's gonna happen here. This is where I thought I was gonna put it. Trump saying Rob Reimer's death was due to his views on Trump. Oh no. Is he such a moron? What happened? What happened to him when he was young, right? What happened to him? What messed up shit happened to him? What messed up shit happened to him? What horrible things, right? Let's see, what are we doing here? This is between 2 blocks. How many blocks is this? Wait, maybe I can do this with a big one here? And a bigger one? Could we? Definitely can take out the bottom part. Someone drank all the hot coffee, the jerk. Do you want me to hunt them down and sort it out for you, Del? It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to stop drinking coffee this time of year. Like, especially when it's cold. Does everyone else have this problem? Like, you're like cold, you're like, okay, let's just like every time it's empty, more. I would say I consume a lot of coffee as it is, but I probably consume 2 or 3 times the amount when it's cold, no matter where I am. Yeah, it's time for some new coffee. I'm not trying to mock the dead, but it's amazing how quick it is from when someone dies, their wiki page is edited into past tense. I mean, man, like big Hollywood people, celebrities and people who have a staff, they have someone that keeps they probably have a company that keeps their Wikipedia page running. And so part of the deal is that if they die, that they automatically update it. Right? That's what happens. I had this really long talk about Wikipedia pages and having a company run your Wikipedia page and how that like solidifies you as a real person, especially when you're trying to get a job. And like there's companies that you can just hire and you'll just feed them all the information and then they'll just keep your Wikipedia page. They'll build it, they'll update it, and they'll keep it going. Actually, I'm going to make a new cup too. Also, it's in my whale mugs cup. Hey, wow, why whales? I was gonna buy a Christmas mug, but it wasn't gonna ship in time to work. I think if I was in America, it would have been fine, but not here. I'm used to just drinking the one cup that I have. Can't remember the last time I made another. Wow, Dell, that's impressive. I'll run your wiki page, Drax. All right, Dell, cool. How much do you want? What's the price? What's the price? Del, I wanted to say thank you. I did say thank you in your chat last night, but I'll say thank you again. I think your story that you told was needs to be told. I'm glad you told it, and just about being doxxed and about sharing information on the internet. I don't think we all hear like the awful, horrible stories where some really bad things happen, but we don't hear like the stories where like, here's what's happening. Like, be very mindful about who. I mean, like, we all want to be trusting, right? We all want to be trusting, but like, you also need to like take care of yourself. And I think it's huge. I think it's really good. I think it was really good. I don't think it was oversharing at all. I mean, it's your stream. You decide what oversharing is, right? Like, if you were in someone else's stream typing that, then maybe, maybe, Del. But I mean, like, your stream, you decide what you want to talk about. My mug's 20 ounces. I mean, my mug is like. Yeah, my mug's something like that. I don't know. My mug's 20 ounces. But this isn't my mug. I drink way. I think like if I were to track it, I would probably be horrified how much hot liquid I'm drinking every day. Oh, right. I was worried. Yo, wait. I edited it a lot. A lot. Well, it was good. It was good either way. It was good either way. My best friend is on IMDb, but he isn't famous. He was a child actor, but didn't like the bitchiness of the people involved in showbiz. Yeah, man, I hear that. I hear that. I could have a Wikipedia page. I have done enough things that allow me to be there. I just haven't done it. I need to. If I was going to get another job in football, I need to. I need to. It helps. It helps. Whoops. I'm in deep now. I'm in deep now. My friend is on IMDb too. He was an actor in The Loader and did some coding for Weta. Cool. Yeah, I've got a number of friends who are in the IMDb's. I've got friends who have their own Wikipedia page too, but that's, as I've just said, that's pretty easy to, get your hands on these days, right? How's this gonna work? Yeah, like I'm cold right now. I'm like, gosh, you know, it'd be great. I'm gonna make a hot tea during the next break. Oh, I'm starving? That's not good. That's not, I don't think there's any food either. I think we're gonna have to cheat in some food. I mean, we've been cheating everything else, Drax, at this point, right? Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr. Gotta get that smoked sausage. I'm eating. I probably pulled in extra. All right, good. Good. I drink cold brew coffee, so it doesn't do jack to keep me warm. I mean, are you cold in your house? Do you not like hot coffee? Is that what that is, Jim? I mean, I drink cold when it's the summer, when it's like 30 degrees in here. He was an extra, but the fandom decided he was significant, which is cute. That is cute. I imagine there were, yeah, I mean, the extras in that movie. It's like, what is that, like half of New Zealand? Half of New Zealand? We got more of these in here. Half of New Zealand was in that movie, right? I mean, almost everyone I know was involved, I think. Was it just because of where you were living? That's cute. I don't like. It's gonna have to be a covered bridge. The snow is really piling up on here. The snow is piling up, and we are still together. It's helpful when what you're copying you've already done. You can do it quicker, right? You can do it quicker. I guess I didn't know that you could chisel snow. I think we had that conversation though, right? Snow, snow, snow. It won't be long. Partly, yeah. They did some filming in my town, but that's where it is based, and it's a university town. Perfect for casting. That is perfect for casting. That is the perfect for casting. Looks like we've got some extra over here. Could we... I'm like... It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute little bridge. I'm just about to overcomplicate it, I think. I know you'll find that surprising. Wait, can we put... Oh. Christmas trees are really screwing shit up, aren't they? Those Christmas trees are really screwing shit up. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to say hello again. Drax, you just said hello. I know. Hello again. Hello again. That's what I wanted to do, game. Seriously? Ooh, can we put these here? One way to stop the snow. Ooh, wait a minute. If we put this inside, no, I won't. If we put it on the ground, you can't put these to lie flat, Drax. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm like, wait a minute. Those are my only options. Either out there or... Whoops. Can they not go here? That's not gonna work. It's just gonna go there, which I guess is fine. Oh, Drax, that was so stupid. This is why I don't do stuff when I'm in this mode, because I'm famous for clicking the wrong button and destroying shit, right? I'm famous for destroying shit. Is it really just not going to go on this line here? Can we just fly for a second, I guess? Oh, I just got to click on the right one. I see. You got to know which one's the right one, Drax. Drax the Destroyer. Yeah, that's me. Holy shit. Famous for it. Famous for it. I mean, I can't tell you how many times in creative I like destroy something by accident, right? That's a great autocorrect. Draws the Destroyer. It is a good autocorrect. Let me ask you this. Can we get it? There's a chance I destroy the Christmas tree. You know what we could do? This one. Oh, yeah. These should be green, Drax. These should be green. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Just looks at it like in disbelief. Oh, so if we do it down here, then it's not on top. Wait, does that mean we could do another one right there if we do this right? No. How are you pulling that off? You know what? I don't want to know. I feel like that's hours of me crying. Cannot believe I screwed that up. I mean, I can believe it. I can believe it. Boo, 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 boo. All right, so we got to fix the stupid thing that I just screwed up. Whoops. I'm just going to keep saying hello because I'm like trying to, because I'm doing the last thing I was working on. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi. Oh, Drax. You are a hoot. You are a delight, my friend. Just a delight. It's okay, Mr. Drax. All right. Fixed. Fixed. So I'm still trying to figure out if I want to put a bridge over the top of it to stop the snow from piling up. I mean, we could... Wait, is this not a brick here? A bridge over not troubled waters. I thought this was here. All right, well then what the... Do-do-do-do-do. This is going to be not easy to do, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. That's not what we wanted. I still want to spend some time like watching a master chiseler. I want to watch a master chiseler chisel. Because I'm pretty sure that like I've done so little of it that like it's pretty clear. I don't know what I'm doing. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Let's do this. Don't say hello, Drax. What is it? A pantograph? So let's do... Do-do-do-do. I'm taking that snow right there. Snow. Hey, all right, I figured it out. I'm not sure. Whoops. Picture. Done. Can't decide if I like... we gotta keep the color scheme. How's that an hour, Drax? I'm like, we're gonna build some lighthouses, builds a bridge for an hour. Builds a bridge for an hour. Well, it keeps the snow off, huh? Keeps the snow off. Yeah, I can see. I mean, you just get lost chiseling like the entire game. I always like to see when someone finds chiseling for the first time, they're like, "Wait, I'm sorry. What you mean this game has chiseling?" All right. Can we put a couple of pieces of snow here? And then another piece of snow here. And then do this. Let's just finish this across so we don't have to keep doing the stupid snow back and forth. 3 minutes to the break, everybody. Boom. Cool. And then do we worry about it just like the problem is like we want it to not just get on the bridge because then you get up there and you have to like it's always gonna have like it's gonna defeat the purpose of going over the bridge. Gonna defeat the purpose of going over the bridge. Whoops, Drax. Oh, missed those. This one's definitely green. Red, white. Do we do one more? Maybe. Yeah, white. And this one goes down. And then green and... Am I directly under it? I am. What are these? Red and white. Red, white. And then we got a whole nother line of it here. This is white. This looks like it's going to be red. White. Green. Green. Red. Cool. Nice. It's a little blocky. It's a block game. Remember, it's a block game. It's a block game. I mean, if I was really good at this, right, I would make it like candy canes on the end. Candy canes. 1 minute. I need everyone to get up and stretch. I am going to make a hot tea, and then I'm going to chisel some more. We got a lot more to do there. And we'll come back and work out the rest of this bridge. And then let's build one of the... Maybe we can get one of the lighthouses built too, right? On the edge. Nothing fancy. I don't even think like... I think it's just a ladder inside. Like we'll make it a nice like quick cone. Tall with just a couple lamps on top of it. And I mean, does it need to be a candy cane? Probably. Will it be? Maybe. Proof concept, maybe. Proof in the concept. I like this little bridge. All right, get up, stretch. I'm back in just a minute. Thanks for being here. More Vintage Story after the break.
Time to make the donuts.
Do, do, do. Welcome back, everybody. Hi. I was just thinking, like, I want to build a Christmas dock too. So stay tuned for that. I think I might. I think I've got enough planned in my head that there's going to be some not streaming building on this Christmas server for Drax when I come back from vacation next week during Christmas week. I'll have all my YouTube videos done, so I'll have time to play games. I'll have time. I'll have time to play more games. Welcome back. Do you want me to bring over candy cane shapes? Just are you gonna be like that person like in a like at a Home Depot like cabinet area? Like, oh, here we go. We've got a couple of nice shapes you could take a look at. Maybe you like this one here. It's in blue. We've got a nice candy cane here that's in green. We like this one too. I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. I posted my video. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that. I posted my video I did a video for the Christmas mod that we've currently got on here. I made it last year, and it's 2 minutes long, and it just talks about this really cool Christmas mod for VS. And this is the only time of the year it's going to get any views. I posted it on the Vintage Story Discord, and twofold. And like honestly, I think there's a lot of self-promotion for me, right? But I just feel like if I was out there playing Vintage Story, I would search the mod. I would search the mod page, and you'd find this one because it's the only one, right? There might be some new ones, but usually this is the only one that pops up. And I was like, it'd be so good if there was a video out there that showed me like what was out there. I mean, remember, I make these videos for myself. Like when we watched the keys video for Planet Crafter yesterday, because I'm like, wait, didn't I make a video on how to get these things? It was the wrong area, but I did make that video. A very dreamy sounding Drax. Hello. Today we're going to play a game called Planet Crafter. Will I be able to get this the same? Wait, if we take a picture of this, will it do this? Interesting. No! Oh, I screwed it up. This is why I can't have nice things. That actually looks kind of fun. This is why I can't have nice things. Right? Like Drax trying to save time, but makes it worse, right? Trying to decide if I want to add some pasta to the stew. Undo button? Wait, there's an undo button? What undo button? You should add... Oh, there is? I think I knew this. Undo! Fixed it. Fixed it. Thank you, Andy. You should add some potatoes. But I mean, pasta's just as good. Pasta's just as good. I wonder why... I don't think this is actually going to work. Because even if we do like this, it's always going to... Wait, can we knock it out and then put it in there? Let's see. This has been chiseling with Drax Fantastic. It's got a lot of potatoes in it already. Oh. Pasta too? Ah, this old tale. Hi, Drax and chat. Hi, Ravi. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Carrots, beans, peas, onions, garlic, and some pieces of roast too. And I tossed in a half a jar of pasta sauce and that was in the fridge. I mean, it sounds like it's already very robust, Del. I don't know that it needs more. Short ready, ship it. I don't. Flip it. Oh, I flipped it. I almost threw it out. All right, look at that. I mean, it sounds wonderful, Del. I had my stew left over that I made on Friday that I wowed Molly with. I wowed her again, right? I wowed her again when she ate it today. I think she's just being like, I don't think like when Molly's like, this food's really good. I just think she's being nice. She's like saving my cooking ego, right? Like she's like, I could tell him, but she's like, I don't want him to cry. So she's like, this is so good, Drax. Oh my God, so good. And I'm like this. I believe you. Sorry, I meant your tutorial on placing blocks. You had a fun reaction. Short, ready, ship it. Do we not finish this little bit here? All right, and then hold on. Can we do? I was telling Flint that I thought dinner last night may have been the best I'd done. He nodded. The same reaction as always. He didn't be like, Del, this is amazing. Holy shit, my life has changed. I mean, when Molly cooks, I mean, I'm being genuine. Most of the stuff Molly works on, like cooks, is like it's insane. Like she has like a miss once every year. But other than that, like she just knows, it's funny because she's like, I never cooked before. She's like, I never cooked before I met you. I'm like, bullshit. Isn't that what you say to someone? I never did anything before I met you. Then like I met you and I just learned how to cook. She always was a great cook, right? It was always in her. I never mean to make fun of someone. I just have a dry delivery that I could work on. Oh, I don't think you were making fun of me. I didn't take it as that. If that's what you were talking about. I had a case of deli belly last week after a takeaway curry. 2 days of chili con carne and then homemade curry. I will spare the finer details. Man, that sounds like gut busting. Purple, how are you over there on YouTube? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, she's a good cook. She knows what the hell she's doing, man. Oh no, what did you do? What did you do, Drex? What did you do? There needs to be some Christmas lights in here now. What are we gonna do about that? Could we do this? Could we do... Oh my God, Nox, that's hilarious. That sounds more like bad decision making rather than food poisoning. That's what I think. This is me placing this Christmas light right here. Okay, we're gonna place it right here. What are you doing down there? Well, I mean, does it look good? What's it look like from here? That doesn't look bad. But there's gonna be this gap right here. And this is the wrong cut. Can we put, what happens if we try to put it here? That noise you hear is disappointment. Yeah, like, I think, like, it's just not going to look right. But there does need to be some light in here. Can we just pick these back up? No. There does need to be some light in here. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I kind of like this here, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's, but not obviously. Maybe the gap is fine. Is it dropping those into the water? Damn it, Drax. Boom. But that's going to change when you know what, just Stop having these conversations with yourself. Stop having these conversations with yourself. You should have done the chiseling though before then, right? Well, we should be able to just copy the block, right? Copy, paste. Thank you. Paste, copy, paste. And then the end is something completely different. It does sound like bad decision making. Oh wait, undo. What did I do there? Can we... There's like a delay on it, right? It needs to turn. That's okay though. No, undo. Hi. Picture. Take it. Right now we should be able to like... And then flip into place. Hey, huh? Who's smart? Could have just done that. All right, we're almost there. It's shaving up quite nice. Let me ask you this. Look at all this snow. No. With them on the outside corners, placing the lights on the outside will make them look nice. Yeah, I mean, I've got lights on the outside already. You're right. Maybe placing them out there will look better. Boo. Maybe. All right. Copy. Paste. There won't be a gap anymore. All right. We need a way to add under tile heating to prevent snow buildup. Yeah, as part of like the heating the room sequence, right? So you can run hot water under their Dell. Apparently, the Twitch mobile app doesn't like my new phone. I have to watch in-browser app is super choppy. Noob, how are you? That's a big surprise. It's a big surprise. The app is super choppy. That's a big surprise. Here. How are you? You made it. I just took a picture of the snow. That's funny. That's really funny. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Can we take this snow off here? Thank you. I didn't want it to be so blocky on top, right? I didn't want it to be so blocky up there. All right. Yeah, that looks good. App worked fine on the old phone. Yeah, I can't handle the power of the new phone. Did you... I have no idea. I hardly ever use that. I hardly ever use the app. Like, I use the app once a week to post my schedule because you can't post from the web on stories, I don't think. Maybe you can. I just never have done it. That's just an easier way of doing it. And then, yeah. I don't ever use it. I'm never out of the house. I'm always watching Twitch sitting at my computer. I wonder if you could alter the stone back ovens to act that way, to provide heat, to like push heat up so that it's... But it doesn't melt. Snow doesn't melt though, right? Does it? Still working on the Italian curling trench? Hi, Fretch. Thank you for that. You win the laugh of the day. Yeah, it's done. It's running. There it is. Got lights on it. We built a cute little a little bridge over the top here. Little bridge over the top. I'm currently just finishing this so you can go back and forth. Boom. DST over on YouTube. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. How's your Monday? Well, the snow should melt. Grump. You know what, Del? I would test that. Do I have the stone oven thing? How would we test that? I like science. Stone bake. No. It's on here, right? This look on my face is me looking to see if there's a tab for it. It doesn't work, but I want it to. All right. This has been fun. This has been fun. Everybody, thanks for coming. Nice to get a laugh on a low effort thought. You know what, Fresh? I'm easy. I'm an easy laugh, right? If you're not laughing in this life, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, right? Like if you can't find joy here, like the real jokes are the ones you never meant to make. I want full-on Roman hypocaust system. I would just like the in-floor heating I had in Denmark. Is that possible? Nothing like having warm feet, right? When you're walking barefoot on the floor. I'll tell you right now. That was living. Why did we leave there? Oh. Too soon? No, it's been years now. Can you believe it's been years? Hard to believe. Hard to believe. I mean, Del, it's insane. I remember the first time like many, many years ago, a guy that I did work for, he had built a house. He's a millionaire. And I went to his house and he was like, take off your shoes. I was like, all right. I was like, it was like the dead of winter. I'm like, why is the floor warm? He's like, huh? I'm like, oh my God, dude. Heated floors. Oh my. This dude would love that right now. Yeah, dark. I'm telling you, like, it's more efficient, right? It's way more efficient. Isn't that what they all talk about? We leased an apartment, a brand new apartment from a couple, and it had in-floor heating, and it was so good. And then it's Denmark, so like the room is like sealed perfectly, so no heat gets out. So you turn it on, you could run it just a little while, and the whole apartment would be warm the rest of the day. Switched providers and upgraded Samsung S22 Ultra to an S25 FE. We'll be paying as much for the phone and internet as I was just for the phone. Plus, I'm getting fiber installed next week. Hooray. Noob, that's amazing. That's amazing. I've owned an Android phone. I bought an Android phone years ago to help support. I had a whole bunch of clients that had Android phones and I didn't have any idea what they were about. So I bought one and learned what was going on. It's not hard. It's easy. But I've never ran an Android as my own phone. I've never had one. And I'm like, every once in a while, I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, I am entrenched in the Apple sphere. I've had an iPhone since the beginning. So like every app I have, all the money, like I could leave. I would like, my dream is to have a phone that's not being run by some giant corporation, right? That the software is like, you put it on and you own it, but like that, those days are gone. Those days are gone, right? I made tea. If you could heat your floor off geothermal and had a properly insulated house, you could never turn on the furnace. Yes. Fresh, there's geothermal in this game, and I would love to see geothermal work out to some kind of heat thing, right? They put these geothermal things in, and then there's nothing you do with them. Come on, game. I've tried Apple products, and I can't stand it. I'm Android all the way. Yeah. I think they're both great in their own way, and I think if you like one or the other, go with it. It does heat the room if you build one around a hot spring. Does it, Tris? Because I tried that. I tried that last season. Just I tried it last season on the Christmas server last season. We were close to one, and I built a room around it, and it didn't. The room wasn't hotter. It was easier just to stand next to it and it warmed you up. You can burn yourself. Yes, that's the mod I'd love to build around. Geothermal, yeah. I detest phones, but they're handy. I mean, it's not a phone anymore, right? It's a computer in my hand. It is a way for me to read. It is no longer a phone, right? Like my phone rings once a month, maybe, and it's always the same. It's a telecom company trying to sell me a new package. Otherwise, my phone never rings. Apple's so frustrating that their whole process is you can no longer use any of these other devices. I would love a phone that's just a phone. You can get those, Tris. You can definitely get those. I made the mistake once of jumping into it and noticed it was hot. Yeah, Dark, they're hot. They'll kill you. I mean, didn't you see all the dead animals around it? That isn't a landline. Tris, there's a bunch of these phones. There's a new emergence of that kind of phone out there. You can find that. That's just a phone. It's nothing else. They resurrected one of the old Nokia phones, like the Nokia something. You can get that one right now. I know you can get it in America. There's a number of those dummy phones out there that are back. No internet, just a phone and some text messaging and Snake. They're out there. I found a chain of them. No animals around them at all. Not even bones. Oh, Dark. I had a phone call today from our grocery delivery driver. She needed me to get our order because she was scared of our ducks. The ducks are killer ducks, Del. What once were kind-hearted ducks are now deadly. Do we take this? Drax set out to build 3 things today, built 1 thing. You know what? Just like I always say, if you can reach 1 person, if you can build 1 thing when building on the Vintage Story server, I gotta believe that most of you who are fans of mine know that I make a lot of Vintage Story content. And I play a lot of Vintage Story. I just don't stream it as much as I used to. I'd rather deal with ducks than geese. Dude, geese are mean. Geese are mean. Right? Is it easier to just... I want just this to not fall into the water. All right, good. Good. What's going on with this music? Sounds like someone's puking in my ear. I was reading how Canadians are now buying dummy phones just to get through U.S. Customs. They're buying the dummy phones just to avoid U.S. Customs going through every one of their apps. Fresh. I'm telling you, if you're someone who, if you're not an American citizen and you're going to travel to America, just buy a burner and go. Don't take your phone. It sounds stupid, but it's the reality of it. It's happening. It's happening. What the? There's an old business not too far from the road from me, and the guy who owns the place has used geese as guard animals for years now. He's never been broken into. They're mean, dude. If I see geese, I'm like, stay away. They will eat your face. I'm guessing she had a goose experience and is translated to ducks too, which is understandable. Yeah. Swans might be pretty to look at, but they ain't got a pretty attitude. Dark, yeah, there's swans in Denmark. And they are beautiful, but like, keep your distance. I would absolutely use a burner and not take any other device. Yeah, I mean, don't. You just don't know who you're going to run into. Like, they seem to have... I haven't been through customs since last October, and I have... I'm an American citizen, one. That doesn't mean anything these days, I don't think, but like... I also have like global entry, which allows me to walk past customs. It just takes my picture and they just say, welcome back, Drax. Welcome back, Drax. Welcome back, Drax. I say, oh, it's good to be back. It was weird the last time I was there. Did you go all the way down? No. I don't know. Do we call this... complete? Is a chisel project ever really done? Seriously? It's a Christmas gazebo. X. Sounds about right. I was trying to see. Why am I also always chiseling in the dark? Chiseling in the dark. Da 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 da. Chiseling in the dark. Chiseling in the dark with Drax. It's not even the invasion of privacy that people are upset about, but the amount of time they can spend flipping through your phone, especially if you're a pretty girl. Oh gosh, Fresh, really? I mean, I'm just guessing, right? Why would you want anyone to go through your shit, right? People have been eating the swans in England, even though they are protected animals in the UK, as they were the Queen's favorite animal or something. Eating swans? Is that, I didn't know you could. Nice TMDG, call back, you're welcome, Buffalo. Whistling in the dark. It's amazing how much They May Be Giants is just stuck in my head. It comes out in some form or another. Night Chiseler sounds like a very mild superhero. I was thinking more like a detective book. He's the Night Chiseler. We've got to get to the bottom of the Night Chiseler. The Adventures of the Night Chiseler. I know it's not, but it feels like it's always dark on the server. Yes, well, I mean, it's always winter, and it is October, right? If you go OnlyFans, they want half an hour to look through it. Oh my God. Boy, that cog is turning. Yeah, remember, the only safe spot is where I built the racquetball court. Everything else is not great. Yes, it sounds like the Ripper. Yeah. Hi, alligator. I often sing, "What's the blue thing doing here?" And everybody, even people who were alive for it, think I'm nuts. Even people who are alive think you're nuts. I don't know why. I don't think that's a fair description. This is my... Oh, so you did it. Wait, you did it on this side, but you didn't do it like right there. Do you sweat the detail? Someone's gonna come and look at this, right? I mean, you are, Drax. You're gonna come look at this. Do 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 do. I'm always like, you can hold it down, but I'm just like, I guess it is faster, right? Than just clicky, clicky, clicky. Clicky, 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 Drax. Hey, who put the snow? Who put the snow here? Are you kidding me? This is gonna be funny. Look at it. It like doesn't know what to do. It's like, why are you messing with me, Drax? Why are you messing with me? Nope, that's too far. It's a bridge too far, Drax. That is so unnerving to look at. The playlist was great and then it fell apart, which it does sometimes. Which it does. I often wonder, like, oh, you know what? When it falls apart like this, I should just restart it. Like it's lost the loving feeling. Okay, maybe not nuts, but they do question my choice of B-sides to keep alive. Yeah, like that's deep. That's a deep track. You were just here, Andy? I just missed you. Was I not paying attention? Or did you go through on a boat? What kind of crime would you commit that would you count as getting chiseled? I mean, come on. Fresh, that's an easy one. You just show up to the crime scene, right? And they're like, he was killed by chiseling. We found the murder weapon outside. Between your music and Molly, my brain is a little confused. I'm sad that Molly couldn't get the new service to work out for her. I've been using it. I think it's great. I was listening to some music last night. Crazy tune from Charles Mingus is on. The cacophony at times. I was loving it. Unfortunately, my wife didn't share the same view of the noise. Man, was it like, you can turn this off. You could, if this got turned off, I'm always famous for yelling this. I'm always like, what are you listening to out there? Zora K, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Frederick, how are you over there on YouTube? Hi. We're on my Christmas server. I built a Christmas canal over the last couple of weeks, and I've just finished a little, a cute little bridge over the top here. It's very Christmassy. It's very Christmassy. She gave me a look after 3 minutes. I mean, 3 minutes. Do we want to put Christmas lights on top, I think is the question. If they sit inside like that, it doesn't look bad. He was murdered by extreme steroid use, but damn, look how chiseled he looks. Chiseled. He was juiced. Does the water block the stripe on the map? It does, Del. It's so sad. It's so sad. But you can see the edges there, right? It's so sad. All right, let's see if I can do this and not break the whole bridge. Let's see if I can do this and not break the whole bridge. Do. Don't mind the flying. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. How interesting is that? That actually might be better. We can't get rid of things. We need to take this out. This out. I don't want to spawn more shit, right? I don't want to spawn more shit. I guess you could just go to the end there, right? Can we? Oh, look at this. Hey! That's not awful. That's not awful. Boo! Be right back. Checking on the stew. All right. Well, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I mean, it works in this instance, right? I wonder, you know, our friend Ape took over this mod and has kept it alive and updated it. And I wonder, like, if someone else, I don't like these. I just think the Christmas lights could be done better. I'm not sure how they could be done better, and maybe they can't. Maybe like because it's a block, how else would you do it? But I also think this would be great if it came to the base game. Just saying. I think it'd be great if it came to the base game. All right, let's get out of this before we kill ourselves. I mean, it could probably use like... It could probably use a block right here to make it look more... everybody knew that was going to happen, right? Sorry, we're going to have to do this just for time's sake. Xmas light should be placed like support. Whoops. What's that? How do you mean? How do you mean? Beams. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how you would have done it. Like I'm not a coder, and I'm guessing they chose this for a reason, right? I'm guessing they chose to do it like this for a reason. I am not a modder, as many of you will know. I'm not a modder, so that's pretty good. I'm like, that's pretty good. Well, actually, could we... Why do I overcomplicate these things? Why do I overcomplicate? I can finish this thing anytime, everybody. I can finish this thing anytime. Anytime I want. Tools all broken. South road of stones throw from spawn. Time for a nap. Hello. This is really... So stupid. Did I even like... Did that even need to happen? No. Like strings, currently it's nice because you can rotate them. Yeah, the rotating is very nice. The rotating is very nice, right? This doesn't look very Christmassy, does it? It looks more like... I think this white block might be out of place too. You know what? It is what it is at this point. It is what it is at this point. It is what it is, Drax says. I went to add one block, right? And I totally... Just one block, Drax. Just one little block. What did you do here? Does it come out? Is that really what I did? Interesting choice there. Interesting choice there, Drax. Can we lob off big parts of this? Interesting. 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 I don't really... Did I really do what I think? You know what? If it doesn't... no one's even gonna know, right? I thought you intended to put a little peak in the middle pointing down. I mean, no. I'm not sure what I intended to do. What happened here? So I did some kind of weird, like... I went one more, but then decided not to. Like, I don't... It's time to move on from the bridge. It's time to move on from the bridge, Drax. Right? Everyone says it's time to move on. Yeah, I don't understand. So you went like 1, 2, and then you skipped one and you came up here? Like what, why? It's different on this side than it is on the other. I could have just copied them. You know what? This is just part of the fun. Right? It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one just needs to come out. But then it looks like it's not doing the same thing over there. You know what? That looks great, Drax. That looks... It doesn't look awful. You know what? I'm never going to look at it again. Let's never look at it again. Can we make that deal? I thought you intended, wait, I already read that. All right, let's just, you know what? Finished. Let's take a picture and call it good. The Great Block Bridge. The Great Block Bridge. I mean, honestly, like I could just keep tinkering with it. I could just keep tinkering with it and tinkering and tinkering. I've almost got a boat to sail through. Just beauteous. Little boat to sail through. I was just hitting the dirt with a piece of sausage. I don't think that was going to work out, huh? This is my problem with building in these games. I always hit a wall and don't think I'm ever coming back here. I'm never coming back here. I think that, like, my problem is always that, like, I build for use, and everything else that doesn't have any use, I'm like, I just need to be more, like, my goal for building has been to build nicer looking things that have use. And sometimes I succeed at that. Sometimes I pretend like I've succeeded at that. But I just get stuck in this, like, okay, I'm going to build a racquetball court and put everything inside of it. I'm going to build a nice racquetball court and everything will go inside of there. Oh, interesting. We're going to need to spend some time away from there. Anything else? Is that a bear? Thought I saw something moving. Boop, 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 boom. Curling trenches needs water closet for getting your rocks off. Wait, what? Was that a curling term? Was that a curling term? Here we go, a curling. Message deleted. Oh, ouch. Man, you don't want that to happen to you. I was taking it at maybe I was being naive again. Was Drax being naive again? Thank you, Del. Thank you, Del. Burr, 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 burr. Hi, Mega. How are you? Welcome in. We saved all of these. Oh, so you were going lowbrow. Come on. Where are you? Use your head. Use your head. You know what my problem is? And my partner will tell you I have lots of problems, but my problem is that, like, my brain no longer thinks like that. Like I've gotten to the point where I'm not making dick and fart jokes anymore. Because, like, what the fuck? And so when someone does make a dick and fart joke, I think, like, I'm like, oh, but they probably didn't actually mean that. They meant something else, right? They couldn't possibly be meaning that, right? And then I realized that, like, no, they actually meant that. And then I realized that, like, there's a portion of you that are just, that you know that I just read almost everything without pre-reading it. So I think there's some of you that are like, he'll just read that and it'll be hilarious. And I'll laugh at my desk with the crumbs falling out of my mouth. And that's fucked up. Have some respect for the streamer. Just like this much. That's all I ask for. I'm not asking for this much respect. Hurlers do joke about their rocks all the time. I guess as a woman in this space, I'm overly aware of them. I mean, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. If I was younger, I guess, and sitting around drinking a beer, maybe I'd be like, ah ha ha, rocks. All right, getting it off, right? Like, it's like masturbating, right? We're making masturbating jokes. Trust me, I'm not saying I'm above it. I'm just saying that, like, I don't do it anymore. Like, it doesn't occur to me. It doesn't occur to me. Not saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm not saying I still don't have bad jokes, because I do. Most of them are bad. What was I gonna do here? I wish it wasn't so boxy. It kind of looks like a train car. Oh, you didn't offend. Just think before you type something in the chat. That's all I'm saying. I'm not offended. It's just like, I'm not offended, but you've offended. You're going to offend somebody with those jokes, right? Like, think about it. Think about the room. Would you walk into a room full of people and be like, hey, it's a masturbation joke? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, that's weird. Sorry, everybody. I came off weird there, didn't I? I'll keep my masturbation stories to myself. Also, buttered bread is a win for this stew. Yeah, I don't have any. There's no bread in the house. I don't know if you were there in Molly's chat earlier when someone was like, oh, fresh bread. And then she was like, yeah, Drax, fresh bread. Get some fresh bread. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she was like, yeah, just go make some fresh bread. I still wanted, you know what? I had in 2025, I wanted a bread maker.
Cocky malls.
Okay, cocky malls. I wanted a bread maker, but I didn't make it happen. I didn't get there. Maybe 2026 bread maker, maybe. I don't know. Like, I like bread. We like in California, before I moved to Denmark, I stopped eating bread altogether. Like, no bread at all. No carbohydrates. I'd become that person. And then I moved to Denmark and the bread was so good I couldn't eat it. I was like, listen, I could die and say that I didn't eat this bread, and that'd be a sin against humanity, right? I want to connect this to that, right? It was more of a joke of what else could you add to your project when you're over design a project. Now you're adding niche features. Yeah, fresh. I mean, like, we can move on from it. I get what you're saying. Like, I'm cool. Cool with it. Cool. I think I think I've been thinking about this more recently, right? Like, and I think I have two great mods, and they're both full-time streamers, and they got lives, and so, like, they can't always be here, and they're both great. And when they're here, the stream's better, right? But I just think that, like, moderation is important, and I'm not always on top of it, because I think we're all grown-ups. I think we can take care of each other. And especially, like, I feel like this community especially, like, right, there's not a lot of young people here. I mean, other than me. I'm like the youngest person in this chat right now. I'm the youngest person in this chat. I don't know. I spent a lot of time before. I mean, like, I still say stuff in chat that I'm like, I shouldn't, but I spend a lot of time thinking about before I type what I'm going to type, right? How will this be? Well, I guess, like, that's the question, right? Like, will this make someone uncomfortable in chat, right? Do you think there's somebody in chat that could be uncomfortable? And if you don't care about it, then you're in the wrong space, right? You're in the wrong space. But if you've thought that through, then that's what I think. Like, what am I about to say will make them uncomfortable? And then I try not to say it. I mean, I say a lot of stupid shit. I said something stupid yesterday about Taco that I'm still beating myself up about. But I think it's just disappeared. I think I'll never have to deal with the blowback of that, right? Drax, I'm sailing towards you, ETA 2 minutes. So young, so hip. You said it, young and hip. I am young and hip. Sailing towards me, 2 minutes. It's 4 minutes to the break. I hope he gets here in time. He already passed through, Drax. You were asleep. Bathes in the praise. Bathes in the praise. You said I was young. I did. You called young people? Hi, Kaja. Welcome in, young person. Hello, young people. 30 seconds. All right, we're going to get to see the first boat go through the Drax Canal. God, am I looking the right direction? I'm not looking the right direction. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. Smooth sailing. Did you hit the bridge? You definitely hit the bridge, right? I mean, you clipped the bridge. It didn't slow you down. Look at him winging that around. I might be in the wrong space, but only because I'm not that thoughtful. Yeah, just use your brain. Think of others. Oh my God. Well, I mean, the important part is it's smooth sailing, right? It's smooth sailing through it. We did that part of it correctly. Love the bridge. Sorry, I missed the inaugural canal flooding. Hi, Mega. Yeah. We flooded it. What was that, last week, I guess? Drax is 21 next month again, right? I mean, no, I'm 22, Del, but thank you. That's a faster boat than I expected. The big boat's pretty good, actually. They sped it up in the last patch, so it's not bad. Yeah, they didn't pay the toll. Andy, were you just taking a quick dip in the frosty water? Look, I love how it's freezing it. Look at it, it's like frozen. Flipping. Yeah, it moves really quick. It moves really quick. Breaking kelp, neat. You made me snort soup out of my nose. Good. Someone else? Me? Oh, 22 next month. Hey, come on. I look 22, right? In Mars years? Yeah, the boat like taking on the frost is pretty awesome. All right, take care. Annie, thanks for sailing your boat through. Good luck. Neato. That was fun. My mental age is 4 decades back from the actual age, but I don't think I'll ever stop laughing at fart noises. Yeah, everyone's got their own brand of humor. Everyone's got their own brand of it. All right, we're putting a little road down here. Well, we wasted another perfectly good hour chiseling. I cannot believe another hour went by. Holy shit. We're going to lay the foundation of one of these lighthouses. I've got the design in my head, everybody. I've got the design. It says it's 23 in here, but there's no way. There's no way it's 23 degrees in here. I think the thermometer is lying. Get up, stretch, and when we come back, just like this much more vintage story. I suspect holding forward and shift makes you go faster, but I need another boat to race to see. Boat racing, you say, Andy? I could be in on that. All right, back in a minute.
Time to make the donuts.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I think we're losing our minds slowly from standing in the trench too long. It's down to 26. Down to 26. Thanks, Del. Do. Red clay. Look at all that red clay. Why does this one hold 1024 and this one holds... Oh, because it's a different... This one's 8. The H crates hold less. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't I take one of these off of here somewhere? Yeah, it's like glitching. Glitching. It's glitching. Yes, this is true. The purple heart and ebony hold more. Oh. Even more than 12. Even this one's like 1240, right? Do 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 do. Yeah. They are premium boxes. Glitching or grinching? Does it say that in here? Like, great. With wormhole technology, that'd be amazeballs. Yeah, what are those boxes called in Minecraft that are like you can put stuff in them and pick stuff out of them anywhere? Ender crates? Ender crates? Is that what they're called? Ender chests. I was close. I've played the Minecraft. I'm cool like the kids. There are storage mods with wormhole boxes. Cool. Or backpacks. I've always wanted to try that one. The sortable storage one. I've had it on my list forever and I've never done it. You can put stuff in and it sorts it out. It's done by a pretty big modder, right? Do. Storage slots, 20. Ebony, 25. It's pretty good, especially for groups of players working together. I've never noticed that before. Reinforced wooden crate trap. I hate that thing. It's not my friend.
A ship has entered our waters.
Currently fighting with it. Hey!
Resource colony ahead. Buildings on the horizon. Protect yourself.
Dev.
And our citizens well.
And our citizens well. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Quick, possible, very quick. Hi from me. I am on watch, and Lil Nell is not playing by the rules tonight. I think she forgot our agreement. You sleep 11 hours a night, and I will too. If only that were the case. Well, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I mean, I'm happy to have a talk with her if you want. I can be very persuasive. Very, very persuasive. Interesting, Drax. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't I make... We did somewhere. Where are they? Basalt rock polished. Let's turn sit down and talking to will solve this. So hey, listen. Hey, listen. If you could, that would be great. Yeah. Let me see if I'll schedule it in. Be right there. I'll be right there. I'll be right over. You are a braver man than me. You're a braver man than me. Perhaps just remind her that a verbal, or at least from one side, agreement bound by Raspberry on her part is almost legally binding. She's in breach of contract. We don't want to remind her what happens, right? $25,000 fine, up to 6 years in jail. I mean, you can either fulfill your part of this contract or you can pay the consequences, right? We can let a judge decide. We can let a judge decide. I'm going to let you know right now, you don't want to see that happen. You don't want to see that happen. Are these really the only stones we have? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Should we make sure that we don't already have some more of these? These fine stones in here? You do, Drax. You absolutely do, you son of a bitch. This is up one, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Brilliant. Brilliant. Boo, 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 boo. If not, you could always engage the law firm of Waddle and Dobb. Those guys are brutal. They are brutal. Like, that's like last resort, right? You bring those guys in, they're going to strong arm whatever needs to get done. From our house to yours, the law firm of Waddle and Dobb says, Merry Xmas. Merry Xmas, everybody. Do 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 do. Merry Xmas. These stack. Merry Xmas. What kind of hellish world is this you've got us into? Now that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. All right, well, now it's almost a quick run back to the racquetball court. The racquetball court's going to get torn down. I had some thoughts on, earlier today I had some thoughts on what this is going to look like. I had some thoughts on what it would look like. All right, where are we going to put this thing? Why is it so dark? 2352, perfect. Perfect, let's build this right now. Do. Oh, we missed a little bit of the water flowing there. We missed a little bit of the water flowing there. Let's just turn this over, huh? So it's more consistent with this coloring, I think. We could do this too. We could do this as well. Pick up all those guys. Oh, it looks good. Looks really good. It looks great at night, right? It looks good at night. This is not what I was gonna build originally. This was not on my list of what I was gonna build, but here we are. I finally tore down my dirt hut and built an actual house. Still a work in progress, but a big improvement. Yeah, it's you know what, I am famous for living in a dirt hut for way too long, and then when you build something nice, you're like, oh, well, this is a big improvement. This is a big improvement. Why wasn't I doing this the whole time? Why did I wait so long to do this? All right. Just shoring up this here. Good. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could. Yeah, what Dell said. Like, I wish we had something like a heated blocks would be nice for the winter, right? Like a hot block. I need a hot block. Have you ever explained the implications of this little piggy went to market? This little piggy went to market. Yeah, I mean, there's just like, it loses all of its luster, doesn't it? It loses all of its luster. You could pour some magma. I think that would cause some other problems if we're being honest with ourselves, right? So much clay. So much clay. They needed heated floor blocks. Yeah, I just think like it should be something that you can like fire up yourself would be great. Still listening in mod mode, but only playing with Molly. Doo-doo. Still. Doo-doo. Yeah, I think like some kind of heated creative block would be useful. Like for when you want to make like snowy bills, but you want them to be able to be seen, right? Dell is watching, chat. Yeah, don't. That sword's still here, everybody. You don't have lackadaisical Drax here just being like, wait, what? Huh? Put glass or other blocks high up in the air to block the snow. Oh, and hi there. Hi, Jake. Oh, that's a good idea. So like putting some glass like just out of view. I'm freezing? Just out of view so you can't see it. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. That is clever. That is clever. When did we get that? It's so cold out there, Drax. It's so cold. It's crazy that I'm getting cold. Because it has to be below -21 for me to take cold damage. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was just extended amounts, right? You can also chisel all of the block until it's invisible. Not sure if that will provide snow cover, though. No, because once you chisel the entire block, gone, right? It's just gone. You could leave like one little bit. You could leave one little bit. That's what I was planning to do before I got busy in real life. Damn it, real life. Get out of the way. Trying to do vintage story stuff. Paul, when do you leave for your trip? Soon, right? Soon. I'm jealous. Sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. I pulled more high fertility soil just now. I have 44. It's hilarious. Hilarious. We need to like get away from here. We need to get away from it all. It's 23rd December. Well, Paul, make sure to leave the coordinates to your house, or someone knows where you live so we can look at your place, whatever you've built. If you're interested in us seeing it. Probably not going to do the server tour until 28, 29, I think is what I said. I have glass. Isn't there... I think I just used the last part of my... Oh, you know what? Hold on, there's this. That's not enough tracks. We got this. We got this. Still need this tracks. You put those right back in there, didn't you? You son of a... You son of a... There's a path from spawn. Not much there, though. All right. We've got plenty of room for this.
What is Draxmas?
What is
Well,
Draxmas?
It's a made-up holiday. Like
What is it?
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
what is it? Fruitcake Toss Day, but it has its tradition.
What a good-looking
Since
guy.
2024, we've been streaming 12 days straight in October. This year's no different. Games,
No different.
songs, and
Yep.
probably too much political yammering. So
Too much.
sit back, relax, and enjoy. Oh, happy Draxmas.
Thank you for the Draxmas. That was in October, everybody. Once a year. It only comes once a year, and it goes so fast. My original take of that, I was reading from a card that was in front of me. I showed it to Molly, and she was like, why are your eyes looking like that? I think I told this story. Why are your eyes looking like that? I was like reading like this. She's like, you have to memorize that. And I was like, and I have like trauma from the last project I worked on about memorizing things. Like I have some kind of hang up because of it. But I guess I've grown as a performer, as a reader of things. And that's actually not too many takes. It's all one take, which I don't usually have to do that, right? Like I usually read. If you could hear the outtakes from my YouTube videos, you would laugh hysterically. This is just me reading it over and over and over again and cursing at myself consistently. Over and over and over and over again. We need to spend a little time away for a minute to get the sprocket to come back up. And it's not like we can't stay close. We have to like go far away. Did the heat come back up? Not really, Drax. Way to go, buddy. Where have we not been? We've got a raft. It's very Christmassy over there. I like this look because it looks like it's like a work site, right? It's like, oh, this is all temporary. When they bring in the Christmas tree lot, they'll tear all this shit down. It's all temporary. The raft was like right here. I wonder where the hell it went. I think we put it in a box. I'll believe that for a second. Do 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 do. Hi, Schmitz. Bum 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 bum. Drax blooper reel of script whoopsies for Kofi members when? You know what? In the 2026, I will make that happen. I'll start cutting the ones that I think are... I'll start saving them and cutting them out. And then I'll build a blooper reel. Like maybe once a month. That's a good idea. I mean, there's enough of it. It really is. I mean, I've said this before. Like, the ones I find funny are like... I think I'm reading a sentence differently. Like, this week we're going to take a look at building steel. Steel is so important in what we do in Vintage Story. I work really hard to make sure that I can't ever do it. And then I'm like, oh, that was bad. So then I read it again. This week we're going to work on steel. Like I'll do it like hardly any different at all. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? But there's also the takes that are really bad. I write everything and I read everything. So I don't want to do too many takes. Like I want to get it done. So I think like my first few videos, I didn't script, and there's like a million takes in those. Okay, there's a reason we never went this way. Look at how bad this is. It's like a sheer cliff of a mountain all the way around. We're adventuring to get the rift wheel to come back the other way. Hello? Hello? Oh, is this a cave? Oh, we're adventuring to get the rift wheel to come the other way. Walks into a cave. What is that? I need some dirt. Your shovel has 5 hits on it, Drax. You're a delight, sir. You are a delight. Tin ore. That's funny. If we hit that, will it? When will the auto marker happen? It never will. I can't see down there. I did another one of those things where I left the house to just roam about, but brought no supplies to do that in, right? This week we're going to do steel. There was like when I was planning out the remaining videos for the year, I was like, I think I should do it. I think I'll do it. It's going to be such a big video that like it would have taken me all week. It would have taken me all week. I didn't want to stress out, so I think that's going to be one of the first videos though of 2026 of one of the guides. Like it's time. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. And my diseased work brain is like, well, while I'm on vacation, I could write that video. You're not allowed to work on vacation, Drax. Behind the curtains of the things can be interesting. I really dig the podcast launched alongside TV shows done by the creators. Chernobyl series on HBO had a really good one. Yeah, I mean, they're super popular. Like we've been watching Pluribus, and it was like, hey, you can listen to the podcast about the show afterwards. Mid-year this year, I was going to launch a podcast. I had it all worked out, but there's only so much Drax to go around. I started working on something else at around the same time, and so I had to pick. And the other one has the potential to pay. So I'm not saying that the podcast won't happen someday, but not today. Not today. Did I build back enough? 56. That's not bad. All right, the sun's coming up. Is there... Trying to see here, where can we... That's brilliant. Brilliant. Two of my most fave pods are from content creators shut down in the last few weeks. Pretty devastated by it. Oh, seriously? Like, what were they about? Why did they stop? Too much work? Not enough viewership? Like, I'm always in, like, when someone stops a podcast, it is devastating, especially like long running ones where there's hundreds of episodes. I mean, there's also the burnout of it all, right? Like, every week you do it. And if it's not like, there's a bunch of different reasons, but like, especially if it's not paying, like if you can't make enough money on it, like there's going to come a point, and there's going to come a point for me with this, right? Where I'm going to be like, how much longer do you want to break your back every week and not make enough to like eat? Ear biscuits from Rhett and Link. Good Mythical Morning on YouTube and Try Guys podcast. Did they say why they stopped, Hex? Great names. Ear biscuits. Try Guys. Man, when you've come up with two great names like that for podcasts, I feel bad they shut down. The ads just aren't there, and it takes time from what they would rather be spending creative time doing. Yeah, that's it too, right? Like, as someone who is creative and someone who's spacing their time out, right? Like, I did a playthrough of Lego Fortnite that no one watched. I loved it. That's not true. Dav watched it. I loved it. I had so much fun. But like, I could keep producing that show every week, or that I could keep producing that Let's Play every week, but no one's watching it. So like, I need to move on, right? Dav watched it. I need to move on and do something else, right? Like, and I shifted to focus more time. And like, honestly, that's what has to happen in 2026, right? Like, I need to I need to decide like what is like I'm not sold on the Dream series, right? Like if you look at Vintage Story Dreams, like good viewership numbers because it's so long, but like it's evergreen, so there's something to say like it's just sitting out there. It's never gonna get stale. Like it'll always be good for years, probably. But like, is it worth 4 hours of my time to film it? 5 hours, and then another 3 in post-production, maybe 4. So it's like an 8-hour endeavor. That's not a lot, seeing that the guide videos take, 8 times that amount. I don't know. It's hard. I always think like, oh, a podcast would be great because it's not as much work, right? But like, if you're doing like an in-depth podcast where you've got to like, I did a political podcast once upon a time, and it took more work than everything else I was doing, hands down, a million times over. Because I would spend the week putting together. This is years and years ago. I'd spend the week putting together a bunch of what I wanted to talk about, and then I would write pieces of it, and then I would put it together. It was like a 2-hour podcast. And it was a huge amount of time. And then then you got post-production, so you got to edit, put it together, and put it out. I don't even remember if anybody listened to those things. You could become a conservative podcaster and just talk opinion without fact. I mean, Kaja, that sounds amazing. What am I doing? Yeah, let's just do that. Rye, hello, happy holidays. How you doing over there on YouTube? Welcome in. Good to see you. I mean, sell Drax dollars, easy money. Can I sell a Drax phone? Can we sell a Drax phone? It'll be orange with a whale on it, not gold. That guy. Do we have to have this in our offhand to do this? Hey, look at him. Drax dollars. Drax bucks. I mean, like there's always been a part of me that wanted to be a con man, so there we go. I always joke about that, but like in the end, I don't think I have the stomach for it. I would have the stomach for it right up until the point where like some really kind person was like, I gave you all of my money and I hope that you can do good with it. And I'd be like, oh, fuck. They're like, we lost our house, but it's worth it because we want you to do the good work, Drax. Like I don't have it that I would break. It's hard when they rage bait and crazy brings views and engagement. I mean, Hex, like, I've been having this. I was having this crisis last week, right? And that I watch these other streams that have huge amounts of engagement, and I don't want the stream they have. Like, I don't want to be that person, right? But you're right. Like the loud, ragey, mean, those people are making money. Those people are feeding themselves off of hate. And so like, I'm like, oh, they're so popular, they're doing it. But then I'm like, that I can't do that. Like I wouldn't be able to do that. Like that's not what I want to be, right? I know 5 ways to avoid rage bait. Number 4 will surprise you. Here I am trying to get us all to like just be happy and love each other, like, and remove the hate from the life. Meanwhile, the rest of society is like, knows that like the more angry you are, the more rage there is, the more money you'll make. What's wrong with us? Why are we so fucking broken? Why are we so broken? AstroTurf by right-wing billionaires. It was just recently revealed that engagement is largely bots. Largely bots. But but
that makes me feel better, I guess, right? We got to figure out a way to indoctrinate people into housing. Yes, in my backyardism. It starts, in my mind, we're all lost. We're lost. You and I are lost. We need to start early. Just like they did with cigarettes. We need to start early. We need to get them hooked early on kindness, right? We need to get them caught early on kindness, right? On teaching empathy and being kind to each other. We need to teach it universally. And the people that are bullies and mean and assholes, they need to be put in the corner, right? But we don't. How about a right-wing rage bait cast which encourages people not to vote? They tried that. Remember when the Republicans were like, we don't like this mail-in voting shit. It's bad. And then they're like, please mail in votes. We need a Joe Camel for democratic socialism. Yes. I mean, if I had the answers, I wouldn't be playing Vintage Story talking to you guys. I'd have a rage bait podcast where I'd be convincing people to buy land in Florida. Right? Right? I don't want this. I'd watch that. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love what I do and I love the space I've created. And so, like, it's what I've always said since the beginning, which is that it's either going to resonate with some people, they're going to show up and they're going to want to hang out, or they're not. Right? Like, I'm having fun. I enjoy doing this. I like the games that I play and I like the conversations we have. Like, I always get to the end of the stream and be like, it was like, these are like the best times of my life so far. So I'll always have that. We live in a tough area for that. Lots of well-meaning folks, but also lots of not in my backyard here, Pacific Northwest, like all over. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's cool with it until you try to, like, we're going to put a train here. And they're like, oh, it's a train. Why can't we just take care of each other? I'm not sure if anyone notices, but I like it here. Thanks, Dev. Boom, 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 boom. I can't decide. I think I need to test build this not on the water so I don't screw up the water. Think about that statement again, Drax. I think I need to test build this so I don't screw up the water. But you know what? It would also be nice not taking this hammer with me everywhere. Just red and white this time. Portland's kind of the worst for that. It's surprising that Portland's bad for that, right? Like, it's such a liberal bastion, or at least it appears to be on television, right? Should we build this where we can see it? Should we use the bridge to get over instead of Drax jumping? I really like the bridge. It's a little boxy. It needs, it needs like a little arch here and here. Don't go back to the bridge. It needs like 2 more things, Drax. Hey, Jerry, hi. How are you, friend? Welcome in. Happy Monday. What are you up to? Jerry, have you returned to streaming and I just missed it? I've been sleeping longer. I blame me. I blame me. I changed my sleeping schedule last month and I've just kind of stuck with it. I started streaming again yesterday. All right, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sorry that I missed it. My model back again. Oh, your computer's running. So Marximus got it working. Got everything working? Or did you get it working and he just took the credit? It's nice having a PC again. That was a long time, right? God, how long was that? Wait, when did you move?
I have no concept of time. Was that August? Do 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 do. Mm. Mm. I don't know. Oh, Drax. This is going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. How big did I do it out there? 4x4? I don't think that's big enough, but let's just see. It's not going to be big enough. That's like this, Drax. I think we should do something simple. You know, it might be big enough because then we could just... It just means there's one thing on the top, though. I think it needs to be bigger than this. Nah, we had Apple laptop streaming set up, but yeah, we arrived end of August, so no PC since then. But yeah, that's I know that you were streaming with laptops. Yeah, I'm just saying that like no PCs since August. Like that's a long time. Like I feel like my priorities and your priorities. Like that. Like when we moved the last 2 times, like I just built the computers first. I had PNGs, but I missed the model so much. Yes, it might have hurt, maybe. Huh. Yeah, I mean, like you got to do what you got to do, right? You guys had a lot going on. I moved over the weekend. Day 2, I was set up with my PC. Hi, Wadey, how are you? Yeah, I just. Like it was a big move for them. They weren't just moving from one side of the town to the other. They moved across the ocean. They had a bunch of their stuff packed and it took days. Like, I'm not throwing shade here. I wish we could have done that. The movers messed up the packing so much. We had been having trouble finding what we needed. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there's like a whole story. Yeah, I'm not just like, well, Sherry, I would have done that. I mean, I think you know that, Sherry, but like, boo, boo, boo. Yeah, it was rough. Do you want to go like this? I'm testing it before I go out onto the water. Oh, geez, what a headache. Probably many. Yeah, there's some... I wish... Sherry, I don't think you posted any pictures anywhere, but I can only imagine. I mean, the stories the both of you were telling about how many boxes there were. We were so disorganized. I did 8 trips back and forth, 1 hour and 30 minutes each way. Oh, God. Yeah, I haven't been disorganized moving in some time. Like, the last few times I've moved, very organized. The last time we moved from Denmark to Portugal, so we had to be organized. And then the last couple times I've moved in the States, like, I had my shit together. Everything in a box, in a van, like moving. Little one just had a proper possessed moment. Baby monitors really show some creepy stuff. I don't want to know. I got to sleep tonight, Dad. Can't remember if we posted anything. Yeah, I mean, that's not something that maybe you want to share anyway, right? So I got a choice here. I can either go big. Mark got his German ID today. Sweet. Very cool. So now he can, you know, show it off to people. He's happy, I bet. I bet. Dad, babies are demons. Confirmed. It's proof he can stay. How long? A couple years? Did I hear you say you were living in a van down by the river? Living in a van down by the river? Do 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 do. What does he get his German superego? It's a license to backseat. Germans actually get a free pass once a day. Oh my god. Honestly, sometimes I think that is more than a joke. Demons. I mean, so do you just grow up and the demon dispossesses your body? Is that what happens? I just had a crazy idea, and I want you to bear with me. I tried a little Freud humor. I fell flat. Hi, Fully. How are you? The demon forgets. Your soul wins the fight as it grows. I didn't think it fell flat. It fell flat on me. Someone laughed, though. Trust me. Someone laughed. Someone laughed. All right. Put this in, not in there. I always press the wrong button. What happens? Can you not just chisel the snow away? Wouldn't that be nice? Once again, the day-night cycle is just brutal right now. It's just brutal. I like this. This should be a movie. Where like the baby demon, like something like you don't want the demon to leave, right? Oh, like maybe like the devil comes to the planet and he's like, listen, we've been losing the baby demon war for years, right? Like the soul always beats back the evil. But we need to change that. And we've hired Keanu Reeves to help the baby war. I don't know. I'm just workshopping. First draft, everybody. First draft, okay? First draft. First draft. All right, just like the Statue of Liberty, we're going to build this in France, and then we're going to ship it to where we're going to put it in on the shore, okay? All right? Cool. Cool, Drax. Cool, Drax. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what you're thinking. This looks amazing. This looks amazing. That's Squint. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. again now, so time to sleep. Lurking though. Have an excellent stream, Sherry. Good to see you. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. There's a dedicated streamer right there. There's a dedicated streamer right there. Dedicated for sure. Great streamer too, by the way. One of my favorites. I didn't take into account my sleep schedule would slow that down. What do you think of this rounded design? I think it's coming out too far here. Hard to see, right? The RuneScape flashbang game just went on sale. Wonder if it'll ever come, if that is ever coming back. Flashbang game? Flashbang game, Drex says? Do I remember this one? Yeah, as in everyone played it for 10 minutes and then it vanished. Oh, that new one. Yes. There was a bunch of like grumbling about it. Like I thought it looked amazing, but I guess there was something wrong with it. I don't remember. Everyone was sort of like, It didn't have a lot of content. I don't remember. But I remember that like people were not happy, and that's why it like went so fast. I feel like I put in for a key and I got the patented response back. Right? I think Molly played it. Didn't she play it? Dragon Wilds. It was fun, but not much to it yet. The building system was really good. I thought it looked amazing. Didn't Dell play it like within the last couple of months? Like she was back at it for a little bit. Wonder why they're putting it on sale. Yeah, the usual survival crew played it. Yeah, I don't know. What's the price tag on something like that? Boom, boom, boom. I don't have this in my head, right? Like it doesn't look right. This is why I'm not a professional chiseler. Yeah, it's all right. Nothing really amazing, though. Do you think it has the potential to be something amazing someday? 30% off. 1749. You out of your mind? And that's a pretty good price for that. I mean, do we know, has it been getting regular updates? I mean, those guys, probably not. I mean, like those RuneScape guys, they know how to make games. They made some great games. Do you think it's abandoned? Do you think they're just like, it didn't hit? New update today, it seems. Oh. You know what? Remember in the old days when you're like, I'll just let you borrow my copy. I'll let you borrow my copy. Renaming, removal, paste, merge, paste shape only, paste materials. Flip. This music is killing me. I don't see it becoming amazing, but it could be a solid game if you aren't burnt out on the survival crafting genre. You think they're late? Like, are they late to the party? I mean, good luck getting traction in there, right? There's so many of them. There's so many. Boo, boo, boo. That's not what I wanted to do. Do, 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 do. There is zero chance that I get this right. Was it 3 blocks out? Why is my stomach growling? Is it that time of the night? In real life, my stomach's like, hey, hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Remember, follows are free, everybody. That number is so important. It's anonymous, it's free, and so much of what we do as streamers relies upon that number. Not just here on Twitch, but also over on YouTube from sponsorships, which I did not get enough of in 25. And free game keys as well. So hit that follow button. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I love the building in RuneScape. Probably my favorite building system ever. Holy shit, Del. You went back and played it recently, right? It does seem survival crafting at the current trend of games that's really easy to make good enough, but rare to see one that's really good, does something unique. Yeah, I mean, I watched some more Enshrouded again last week, and I was like, am I missing the boat? Did you see that WoW gets player housing with the next big update? Makes hashtag never again really hard. Seriously, Kaija? Like, that's enough to get you to go back and play World of Warcraft? I don't get it. I just don't get the player housing. Like, has anyone played with it? Like, will it be part of the game, or is it just like, look at all my stuff in this house? Yeah, you did. I definitely like the idea of being able to build without having to be locked to perspective of the character. Spent 10 hours without a break on it. Wow. Yeah, I remember watching you and thinking, well, I wanted to play it. I wanted to play it. I don't think I will, but player housing is a fun thing. Well, Dollhouse update confirmed. It's in beta at the moment. Only seen a few clips and it looks pretty decent. Definitely don't play MMORPGs for the housing. Yeah, it's a weird one for me. We've talked a little bit about this. Like, I'd love to see it in practice. We had a big conversation about this a couple weeks ago. Like, if the housing is good for something else other than what it is, but like, I don't know. I don't know what, like, I would play that. I would play WoW again. I'm not a hashtag never again. It'll happen again before I die. Unless I die tomorrow, and then it won't happen. Play ESO, spend $150 on in-game currency for houses that a house that's a pirate ship. $150? I can't play any MMORPGs again. The waiting for the iron to respawn and missing out on another player isn't something my brain will ever allow me to do again. I simply can't. Louis, I hear you. I hear you. The modern MMO is a little bit better, but it's still not like... It's about time these days, right? I would assume you can build some useful stuff in there too, and higher tier loot or money. Kaija has no desire to play this, but he knows that like my brain is like, well, we could give it a shot. Hey, we got survival level 5 from standing outside. Guild headquarters would be a much smarter upgrade. I don't remember the guild maintenance and movement. I remember I had a guild in WoW. We had a huge guild bank, right? That you could upgrade with crafting station, forges, alchemy benches. That would be cool. That would be cool. Survival 1. Well, I put some stuff into Featherfall. Scout increases your movement speed by 5%. All arounder. Scout. Boom boom. Well, guess what comes with player housing? Wait, what comes? Oh, seriously. What got me into MMOs was having an immersive story-rich 3D open world in 1999. Now that's like every game. That's true, PA. That's true. It's a lot stiffer competition out there. I never thought of it that way, right? There was nothing like that then. Now there's one on every street corner. There's one on sale for £17.49 right now. Ways to play your MMO as a single player. It's not a guild house, but you can move your guild into a neighborhood so everyone is in the same area. I could just see Kaija like reading these notes. Kaija, let's start a Drax Kaija World of Warcraft run. And let's play the most annoying characters ever. I'll be a rogue. I'll be a rogue. I'm not going to take this break. If you need to get up and stretch, do so. If you don't want to watch ads, you've got a bunch of options. One of them is you can sub to the channel and then ad-free viewing plus this beautiful face during the ad breaks. If you need to get up and stretch, do it. Do it. Night Elf Hunter. That, yes, we would be the two. And then we both need to complain in chat the whole time about how no one is healing us. What? Hey, I need heals. I need heals. Hey, thank you for the sub. Holy shit. Hey. Very, very kind. Thank you for the support. That's the first time my speech has worked in years. Years. They get to use these cool emotes now. They're doing their part to keep the streamer streaming. That beautiful face did it. It's the little things. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Damn, tank can't hold aggro against my BM pet. Yeah, exactly, Kaija, right? Like, trash tank. Trash tank. Trash tank. Oh man, that brings back some World of Warcraft memories, right? You get to use cool emotes like this one too. And that's limited time use. Thank you for the new sub.
Time to make the donuts.
Might have just made my December. Might have just made my December. I think this is the design. I just need to get the parts right. So it won't be necessarily a square lighthouse. Did I just drop myself into a hole I can't get out of? I'm burying this thing so I can't see. Oh my God, it's really dark out here. Look at how dark it is without the, this is what it's like without the lamp. It does look good. It does look good. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Can you put the lamp back in there, Drax? Thank you. Can we put it there? I could do without the snow. I'm trying to build here, man. And this block, I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense. So you gotta copy this one, which we did. But does it really go out? Am I off one? No, you're not off one. I mean, you are off one, but you're not off one. We can just copy this one and put it here. And then we can copy this one, which is not done. Hilarious. Hilarious. Do. Good. And then my stomach is growling so much. I think I'm gonna have to have I'm like up for another 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna have to have something to eat. I'm gonna have to have something to eat. Oh God, the World of Warcraft DLC release a day after my birthday. The day after your birthday? So what you're saying is, Kaja, I'm buying you this World of Warcraft as your birthday present? Just made a note. Gift the gift that your friends don't want. What's the price on this DLC, if you don't mind me asking? What's the price? 30 twice. Right? Right? And then I think we need to go out one to like here. Welcome back, everybody. Did anyone see any good ads? Join the Marine Corps, buy a Honda, pick up some Doritos at the store. I don't know what they're advertising on there. I don't know what they advertise on these things. The cheapest I see is $50. Hi. I don't know if that's worth it. With or without the main game, though?
I'm peddling my own wares today.
You're peddling your own wares,
like
huh?
wearing hats? How
Yes.
about putting stickers on things?
I like
You too
stickers.
You
can get this cool shirt on there.
In your hands.
In your hands. The cheapest I see is $50. That includes, like, if you buy the DLC, you get the base game, right? These days, they don't make you buy, like, can you buy the base game of World of Warcraft? Like, what's that look like? What's it look like? I think it needs to go out. Did you sell out of Draxmas versions of the sticker? Was there a Draxmas version? There was no Draxmas sticker, was there? I don't think there was a sticker for Draxmas. I think just the shirt. I just did the shirt. Good question. I haven't looked into WoW in a while. I mean, I own the base game. I own through I don't think I did. You buy the latest version, you get access to all previous content. There, Andy's got it. Must have just been the shirt. I think it was just the shirt. I have a mint condition shirt. It's an investment. I mean, yeah, keep a hold of that, right? Gotta keep a hold of it. Now, just the shirt, no sticker. No sticker. So if you already own everything, there's no discount. I think I have everything up to Dragon Wild. Dragon Winds? Dragon Wilds? Dragon Winds? I think that's the last one. I don't think I didn't buy that one. I like stickers. Hi, Apprentice. Yeah, expansions nowadays include everything, and the upgrade editions are for mounts and cosmetic stuff. No, new content costs the same for everybody. For everybody. You can play Classic for nothing but the subscription. But the sub. So you got to spend $50 to buy the game, and then $12.99. And then $12.99. I know that. Yeah, I know that one. Everyone! Even SOD was free. Standard loyalty scheme. Are you a loyal customer? Pay full price. Yeah. Have you been supporting us for the last 30 years? Sure, we'll take everything. We'll take it all. Do 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 do. Do do do. I am not excited about continuing to work in the dark. Well, we built one thing, you know what? And they say if you can build one thing, we're really close on this too. I'm just going to do the one layer and then we'll bring it out there and move it up. I don't think I have this side of it yet though. Do 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 do. But it's good. It's good. We got to stand somewhere else. Was Nox here earlier? She was, yes. She was indeed. We need like a room inside of here that like immediately brings up our sanity. Immediately brings up our sanity. All of a sudden, hi, 5 months. Holy shit. Thank you for the support. They're doing their part to keep this streamer streaming. They get to continue to use cool emotes like that one. And like that one. How are you, friend? What's going on? How's your Monday? How's your Monday? You see me glitch there? Glitch. Glitch. You've caught us right towards the end here. You've caught me before I'm moving on. Just Monday. I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to try to edit 3 videos between now and when I go to bed. When I end this stream. Tomorrow we're going to play Vintage Story, and I'm going to go as long as I can go tomorrow. So expect a nice long stream before I am off on vacation for a few days. And I think we can finish at least 1 lighthouse, if not 2, in tomorrow's playthrough. And maybe begin to look at this building on... I just want to build like a 2-story until 4:30 a.m. Yes. Until 4:30 a.m. Of course, Kaija. Whatever you need, I'm there for you. I'm there for you. I will be there. How did you... What were you reading that got you thinking... that got you onto the World of Warcraft thing? Oh my god. 2025. Oh, I haven't seen that badge. Or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Twitch recap 2025. I put the ugly sweater on today. I thought it was funny. TikTok clips about the housing. Oh, it worked. Was it from their account or was it like someone else's account? Paid TikTok advertising? Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Stick with me, everybody. Let's raid somebody and pass the joy on. Pass the joy on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Players, yeah. Smart. Wonder if they got paid. I wonder if they got paid. How much do we have to pay to get Drax a TikTok ad? A TikTok ad. I love it. I love it. Do 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 do. TikTok ads are really cheap. Really? Should we rate someone new? This person just started playing Vintage Story. Let's see what they're about, shall we? Can we sponsor some for him? I don't know how well they convert to YouTube, Twitch though. I mean, I have a TikTok channel that has like many videos on it. I just post my Zen videos over there, and occasionally I'll post something else as well. It has like 50 followers. Thank you, everybody. I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok. I actually probably wouldn't have done it, but my partner was like, you should, in the very beginning when I started, she was like, you should open a TikTok and get it going and you never know. She's always like, did you post this on TikTok? I'm like, TikTok's not monetized for me. So like posting shit over there just seems like a waste, right? I'm like, I could post this on YouTube and maybe make some money. I could post it on TikTok and nothing could happen. Right? I used it years ago when you needed 1K followers to stream on TikTok. Now I don't stream on TikTok anymore. Yeah, I mean, that just seems like not my crowd, honestly. But what do I know? I'm probably leaving money on the table in the end, right? Didn't like Killa had like a big hit on TikTok, not like last year or this year at some point, right? Right? Right. Let's raid this person. I don't know them. They just started playing Vintage Story. Let's give them a go. Let's give them a go. There's where we're headed. And be exploded when he started. I mean, yeah, that was one of his big, like, yeah, Michael Bryant took off when he went on to TikTok. Big streamer now. Big fancy streamer. I can't even imagine how much that guy's making. Them TikTokies is wild. None of them gets catchy or goes viral on the platform makes any sense. Hi, Nox. All right, we're rating out. There's my social at the top. The Discord was in the chat. Please, please, please follow me. I'm back tomorrow for Vintage Story. Here's the raid message. I'm all over the place. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for the support. 40 seconds. Say hello to this new person. Let's give them some support. They're playing Vintage Story for the very first time. Come back and see me tomorrow. Long stream. Much holiday Vintage Story will be had. I'll be wearing a cool shirt. I hope to see you then. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Bye.